Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Frieren, you guys. Last time was so good. The second test is just like hitting totally different than the first one. The first one felt very like what you would expect, and this one's definitely feeling a little bit more like there is some finesse to it. There is like, I mean, not that there wasn't finesse to the last one, but it's a whole different thing. Feels very like, I don't know, tricky, like strategic and cerebral, and just, I don't know. It feels like there's a whole different way to beat it than the first test. So yeah, guys, I will briefly get into my lingering thoughts in the episode. Before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you will hit like and also subscribe for me. That does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys, so we really hit the ground running last time. We had shenanigans with Frieren. We had a nice little insightful moment with Fern. We had just kind of like sizing up like what this test is all about. And I kind of had a feeling it was going to be more of a like, how can you do this as peacefully as possible, as opposed to, you know, kind of like what we saw in the last test. And that's exactly what it is. Pretty much. I mean, there's definitely like, I can see how there would be some fighting involved, but I can also see how if you kind of knew what you were doing, you might be able to just sort of avoid a lot of conflict and just get to the bottom just by like knowing where, like what to evade. You know what I mean? But this whole thing with the, with the copies is going to make things really interesting. I said it last time, and I'm kind of sticking by it. It feels a lot like the ghost things that we encountered several episodes back with Frieren and Fern, where they were like, oh yeah, they can like, and they could almost kind of like read your memory to like be as much like the person as possible. Only this is way worse because A, it seems much more sophisticated, and B, clearly they are targeting. They are a threat. They're not just kind of there, like, just to kind of, like, mess with your head. And, yeah. So, having one, like, I gotta say, whatever magic this is, it is very efficient, because having one copy Frieren was a really good idea. Now, I do have to wonder, though, did it copy Frieren and then Frieren was able to get away? Frieren and Fern and Sense were able to get away? Or like, when did it, because it seems like it had to encounter us to copy us, or am I incorrect? So yeah, but there, I cannot imagine that we're going to try to take this head on. Like, I cannot imagine that being a good idea. Like, the only way I think to get around this is literally going to be to just find a way to get rid of the magic, or like get away safely, which I don't know. Like, how do you even, like, Frieren's so OP. Like, probably the only threat I could really think of even being a threat at this point would be Frieren. Or say, you know, someone like, I wouldn't put it past, Sari, to be super powerful and also have the experience to back it up, you know? I'm so glad that Kraft is peaceful, because I could see like Kraft, although we know that Kraft used to be a warrior, so I'm sure like if for whatever reason we ever had to encounter Kraft or an evil copy of Kraft, that would probably be a big mess as well. I miss Kraft. Can we get, I just added the one with the first one with Kraft, and I'm like, we need more Kraft on this show. That's what we need. We need Never gonna stop mentioning him. I also miss Zine. I hope we get to see Zine again. So alright guys, without further ado, let's figure out where this is all going. Let's go ahead and jump right into the next episode of Frieren. Let's do this. Whoa. So that's why nobody ever gets out. So, okay, so as soon as you enter the dungeon, okay. That's a hey! I said that! I was smart! Yeah, they're worse. They're way worse. Yeah. Maybe it's because you have to really know yourself. Because you have to know yourself and work with others. Okay. All right. It's an introspective test. I mean, if it has the behavior, try to read. Like, Frieren's very reasonable. I don't think it's that exact. I think it's more their battle skills, though. Oh, ow. Did the copy get the golem? Why? Just... Oh, uh-oh. The copy's got the golem. That's not good. Oh, okay. Incapable of speaking, but... Yeah. Oh, it's got his. Okay, shoot. Oh, it's intelligent then. Holy crap, though, guys. Oh. That's another possibility. Because we... Well, it might... Oh, my goodness. It's a lot of blood, friend. Yeah, it made a pretty deep... Ooh. Oh! Oh, right, because it could have been his clone. Huh? Oh, wow, you actually care. Like, wow. Does she actually kind of care about him? Oh, my God. Oh, God. Which one of you is really more you? I guess is the question. That's, for all her, like, bloodlust, I think she really does care about Land. Whoa. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, crap! What? Huh? Oh, that wasn't the real him! Oh! Yes! Oh, dang it! Sweet! They worked together! The bottle was also a fake. But you went in anyway. Oh! Or did you not know and you just really want to help him? They were testing each other maybe a little bit? Oh, so it was a test. Yeah, big time. It was a test. Well, maybe we'll have to just stick around and find out. Oh, I think they're becoming friends. There's a hidden room. Frieren. She's so mischievous. We could just... Oh, I hope that wasn't like a self-destruct button for the whole entire... No, it wasn't. We're shifting around. We're shifting around. Cool. So it's all good. Very scary, but I think it's good. That is okay. Frieren, you're such a silly girl. Oh, look at Fern getting excited too. I saw that, Fern. Wow. Oh, very accomplished. Yeah, okay, cool. Wow, this is reaching, Fern. Well, I've never seen Fern get this much out of something before. Aww. Don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Don't. Yeah? Oh, speaking of passing without incident. Oh. It's a copy of Frieren. Frieren's gonna know how to take Frieren down, probably. The key is not to fight. The key is to put treasure in front. This is a fun dungeon. I do this escape room. Weaknesses: cold, lack of sleep, treasure, resistant. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Well, I mean, you did. What about that one time she got put to sleep, though, by the one thing? Remember with Zine? Oh! Hugs! Oh! Hugs. Are we attempting to hypnotize her? She's like, no, but I'll hug you back! Freeman's just happy to have the hugs. Ooh. No. I mean, they did. She did get put to sleep that one time. Oh, she's like, give me my Frieren back. And she doesn't like someone handling her Frieren. Ada? Which one was Ada? Don't tell me that was the one that had the golem take her away. Oh, so we couldn't necessarily do that on the... Yeah, see, that's the thing. If all of the weaknesses are there, like if all the behavior in the map, I'm telling you, we could distract her with like with like spells or something. Oh, don't tell me it clones sense too. Okay. Visual. Oh. Big imagination. I don't blame you. I too would be scared and want to go home. The hypnosis thing. Oh. Oh, could control it briefly. Which means we'd have to get in front of it, which, yeah. 15 seconds. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's not, we're doing like the Jujutsu Kaisen thing here, you guys. Oh! Or skillfully slip through. Okay. Oh, we're doing... Oh, that's not good. That was not 15 seconds. No, it was okay. It was a lot stronger than we thought. Ah? Oh! Oh! Has no mind. Okay, never mind everything else, son. Shoot. Oh. Use your golem and get out of there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair. Ooh. Yes, protecting you. Okay. All right, let's get you some medical attention. Yeah, guys, I would use the golems. I don't know about this. So we, the audience, know it has no mind. Yeah. That's the worst case scenario, because if it had a mind, we could just, like, distract it or reason with it. See, the thing is, if you have multiple people, you're going to have somebody who complements, you know what I mean? Like, somebody who's like, yeah, our fighting styles... Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you. That's just what I was trying to put into words. So that's another reason why it's good to have people with you. Yeah, that's not... I think that's like... Wow! I was afraid they'd have to fight during this exam. This is not what I was thinking. She's like, oh, cool, how'd you kill me? Frieren's just not phased. Okay. Let's kill Frieren, everyone. Let's do it. Wow, guys. That was a really good one. I gotta say, I think I'm enjoying this exam more than the last one, because the last one was very, like, battle skill, battle strategy, which is fine, which is good. But this one is a little bit more, I feel like, in line with what the show is really all about, which is sort of like knowing yourself, knowing each other, the bonds we make along the way. Like, it's not directly drawing off all that, but it does feel a little bit more, like, rooted in that. Is that, are you getting the same vibe, or is it just me? Because, like, the whole thing about kind of like, I mean, there was a lot of strategy in the last one too, but it was very much like battle strategy. This one feels a lot more like you almost kind of have to know each other and yourselves and kind of be able to, like, think a way out. It's the pacifist aspect of it does rely a lot more on non-battle techniques, like, if that makes any sense. And I feel like that's kind of more grounded in what the show is really all about. The show to me is really all about, like, it's really more about, it's always been less about the action for me and more about the tone, the characters, the development, the journey. And this, I feel like, kind of reflects that a little bit more. I love the moment between Ubel, I hope I'm saying that right, and Land. That was really great. The fact that they were both kind of testing each other to see what the other would do. And I feel like, yes, they're sizing each other up. No, they're not, like, besties, but yeah, they did learn something about each other, and I think they're getting closer, and I kind of like to see that they're still, like, despite it all, they're still working together. I'm really curious to see how that relationship develops, because they're both, like, there's a very, very interesting pairing there. So, yeah, Dankin, of course, has been really just, like, thinking on his feet. He's very, very wise. I think he's one of the people on the show who's, like, kind of wisdom and ability to see past, like, what's right in front of him. It doesn't rival Frieren's, because Frieren's just been around so long. Like, you cannot rival her wisdom, really. But for an average person, I would say, like, he's got a good perspective on everything. And, dang, we really would have lucked out if it had been, like, a total copy of Frieren, because there would have been so many ways to, like, trick her and everything. Just, like, because she's still kind of her, you know what I mean? But, like, nah, if it's just kind of like a reproduction just for the sake of battle, I mean, to me, that feels like the worst case scenario, that our only option is to, like, attack head on. I wish there was, like, a way to dispel the magic, just, like, make it, like, go away. That would be another really great way to just, like, I feel like the point of this is to not try and attack head on. You know what I mean? But so they said it right here in the episode that, yeah, the point is that you have to work together and know yourselves very, very well. And we've seen many examples of that. I think we got a brief glimpse of the person who went in by themselves and they are not having a good time. Yeah, you never know whose strength, skill, perspective, whatever, is going to complement or be a better, you know what I mean? Like, you want as much in your arsenal as you can. So like, of course it makes sense that like working with more people would be better. And also being introspective enough to like, I mean, you really do have to know yourself to be able to fight these copies. The copies, I think, are the reason why nobody is making it through, because A, you can copy someone super powerful. B, if you don't have that kind of insight about yourself, you're not going to be able to kind of outthink. And a lot of that too is working with others, because it would be hard to like not think like yourself enough to defeat yourself. Like, how do you even do that? You are you. But if you know, hey, my person I'm working with, I know has something that will go really well against my ability, you match them up. That's why teamwork. I said it before we even started. I'm like, I'll bet you anything. I'm really curious to see how this Frieren fight goes. I'm not jazzed about the fact that we have to take Frieren head on. I think the only benefit here, like, there is a benefit to the copy not having a mind, and that's that we know that Frieren is so heavily influenced by her past, by her memories, by like what has been done to her heart by the people around her, that if this copy does not have that, that might actually be an advantage. That might actually be, that's the only advantage. Because otherwise I would say, like, if it has all the memories, like, just reason with it, you know? Like, if it's a literal copy of Frieren, we could try to reason with it and reach it. We could try to trick it. We could try to distract it. But I don't know. I'm going to choose to, like, see the positive and be like, okay, we'll figure this out. I also love that Frieren's not faced at all by Fern just being like, I think I could kill you. There's no threat there. There's no threat there. You know what I mean? There's no threat because we're just that close. But it's like, okay, cool. Let's hear. How'd you kill me? It just said Frieren just... Freaking Frieren, you guys. She takes everything in stride. I just love getting to see her being like mischievous too in this. In the last one, she had to be like such a grown-up when she was working with the girls. And now in this one, she just gets to be like her impish little self. And I just love that. I love seeing what she gets into. All right, guys, excellent episode. Like I said, I think I'm enjoying this test even more. Curious to see what this is all gonna... Oh yeah, and we had that one person just get like... I hope they're going to be all right. But yeah, it just goes to show like kind of how high the stakes are. So very curious to see where it's going. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, for the love of God, I don't want to miss Frieren versus Frieren. I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss me watching it. So please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.